Well, I don't know. I was thinking about this after you asked me, and then I went to book club, so I didn't have a ton of time to think about it. But I mean, like, obviously, the products changed my life, and that was ultimately why I wanted to start sharing with people because it was something that I had been searching for like 20 years. And I figured I can't possibly be the only person out there who is searching for a solution. And so I just kind of felt like, I don't know, not obligated, but like it was my duty to share this with people in just a natural way. And it came really naturally. And I'm not really a sharer by nature. I would say I'm definitely more introverted, but it just changed my life so much that I just wanted to talk to people about it, which was weird. And then like getting pregnant. So my baby's due in April and I'm a school teacher and I really don't want to go back to work next year. And so, there's a little bit of that pressure on me that if I can make this work and make it a steady income and, work towards replacing my teaching income, then I can achieve my goal of being a stay-at-home mom, which would be huge for me and for my kids too. Um, and I already had that seed planted in my mind when Brooke invited me to go to the leaders retreat. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't remember what it was called for a sec. Anyway, so and going to that event was really powerful just to see, because I didn't know like anything really about Plexus as a company. And so just going to the event and seeing I was really impressed and surprised by the professionalism and just like the all out nature of it. And I was just overall really impressed with everything. And so the event was really powerful for me and just increasing my belief in the company and my belief in myself that this was something that I could promote to people, and that if I worked it, it would work for me. And yeah, so like Brooke and I set the goal to kind of map it out. How am I going to replace my teaching income, which is I just teach part-time, but we kind of mapped it out and set goals for different ranks. And I feel like I'm kind of on track. I really don't know. I don't like to put a lot of pressure on myself, but Brooke is really good at putting pressure on me in a positive way. So, and I appreciate that because otherwise I think I would be a beach bum like my dad. That's he could be a really good beach bum. Anyway, so I just appreciate the leadership from Brooke and helping me to get there when I'm pregnant and not feeling like doing anything, not feeling like getting off my bum. So yeah, I'm super excited to have hit that rank of gold, and it's like every month when you can see your business growing, that's motivating. So yeah.
That's so awesome. It's not for lack of effort for you. I may have pushed you a little bit past your comfort zone, but you did this.
Yeah.
You did this.
Definitely.
So that's a huge accomplishment, and I'm so excited for you. And I know it's encouraging to hear from somebody like you for the rest of the team who can achieve that too and is closer and closer to reaching that goal. Mm-hmm. And one of the ways that you can do that is the power of 3. So if you're new or if you haven't watched the video on the power of 3, what that is it's just every month focusing on 3. Okay, if you can help 3 people each month, every single month, we call it going silver every single month, then you can get there. If you can also help 1 to 2 of those people or any of the people on your team to go silver each month, that is where your growth really will start to spread, because then it's not. So going gold is having about 20 people's orders process on your team after their welcome pack. So it can't be the same month as their welcome pack. It's usually the following month when you have 20 orders process. And it doesn't have to be all your own sponsored ambassadors. So you don't have to sponsor 20 people yourself. it's better if you can get other people to help you start sponsoring. So if you sponsor 3 this month and you help somebody else sponsor 3 this month, that's 6 on your team already. If you have 2 people that go silver, then that's 9. So if you go silver and you help 2 other people go silver on your team, that's 9 people in 1 month, which is totally doable. So my encouragement is for everybody, no matter where you are, if you're brand new, if you're gold, if you're senior gold, is to do what you can to invite and help 3 people try these products, sign up as an ambassador, and help 1 to 2 of your own ambassadors to go silver. And that could be getting 9 people every month. So, all right, let me check my notes. Thank you for sharing with us, Aubrey.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of the things, I'm kind of going to focus on going gold because most of the people here on this call are silver and getting closer and closer to gold. So most of the people on our team are right there. So getting to gold is doable if you, and you could even do it all yourself. It just takes a little bit longer, but it all depends on what your goals are and what your pace is. And I just want you to know that I'm here to help you. And if I'm not your sponsor, I'm still here to help you. And your sponsor is here to help you. And wherever you are, we will come help you right where you are. And we may push you a little bit past your comfort zone, but we are not going to push you farther than you're capable. We all have to get outside of our comfort zone a little bit. Even I do. We all have to do that, and that creates and promotes growth. So, like I said, gold is having 20 orders process, and when you have those 20 orders process in the same month, and then you get 100 points and you rank gold. When you rank gold, you get $250, and that's a one-time Plexus promotion bonus. I am also offering an additional incentive. That's just for me because I want to see you guys succeed, and I can see all of you going gold very quickly and easily just by using the power of 3, sponsoring your own 3 every month and helping 1 to 2 other people on your team sponsor 3 as well. And so I am offering an additional bonus. If you're, I think I posted that in Steam Machine. So I've tagged all of you. Hopefully you've seen that. If you haven't, go check it out because it's a sweet incentive. And I'm so excited to offer that. I'm offering that through February because February is my birthday month. So I'm hoping for big things for everybody in February. Lots of rank ups for everyone, whether it's silver, helping people go silver, people ranking gold. And I personally, I'm hoping to be able to rank senior ruby in February. That's my goal. So how do you get to gold? We have lots of things in place to help you get to gold. One of those we talked about at the beginning of the call, and that is at the first Thursday of every month, we have a call where all of our new ambassadors can go and listen and learn how to take their products. And it's not about the business, it's just about the products. At the end, they offer them an opportunity to go listen to a Facebook event, which they should do. I'm saying this again because I forgot to hit record, so now everybody can hear this. So at the end of the call on Thursday night, they're going to invite everybody to a Facebook event where they can then invite their family and friends. So these are going to be all of our brand new ambassadors that you invite to come on Thursday. And just from listening to the call, I promise they will all feel good about inviting somebody to the Facebook event, even if they just invite one person.
Tomorrow, Thursday?
Yep, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
So it's at 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay.
So we're the ones that enrolled people. We need to push our people that we enrolled to get on that call. And if they get on that call, that's the hardest part is reminding them and making sure they can get on the call. And, sometimes they can't make it. They have a prior engagement and that's okay. But our job is to help them get on the call because it's going to promote other types of growth. So get them on the call. Stephanie, get Christine and your team to get their people on this call, and they'll learn how to take their products. We can also support them in taking their products if they have any other questions, but they can then get on the Facebook page, and this will be the road to helping them go silver. Some people think, I don't want to do the business. I have zero interest. Guess who felt that way? Me. I never wanted to do the business ever. I had zero intention, but when I found out what these products could do, I instinctively, because of my personality, I thought of everybody else who could benefit. Even though I knew I wanted to benefit, I also thought of everybody else who could benefit. And so hearing about these products in a way that I felt comfortable sharing them by just helping those people that I knew and loved who could also benefit with me, and we could be accountability partners and do it together. Like, that's not scary. That's not doing a business. That's just sharing something great that works that everybody can benefit from. So that's how they share it. It's not pushy. It's not intimidating. It's not doing the business. It's just sharing something good and then helping them get their products paid for if they want. So that's what we need to do. That's one of the things that we can use to help with growth, is that event on Thursday. We have so many other events this week. We have an opportunity event, which is basically like a large sip and see, except we have 2 diamonds flying in from out of state who are presenting to us on Friday evening. So I encourage everybody to come and bring at least one person that is a non-Plexus user. So they may be interested in Plexus, but they're not currently using Plexus. That's what I mean, invite all of your team, of course, and try to get them to come with you. And if everybody invites one extra person, I promise, if you can get people to come with you, it's worth it. The hard part is getting people to come with you, but it is worth all the effort it takes to get one person to come with you. So I hope each of you have an idea of who that would be, and maybe get an idea of a few people, because, you know, the timing just might not be right for somebody, or their schedules, it may not work with them. But we can go to dinner afterwards. That's what I plan to do. So whoever wants to stay out late and do a girls' night, we'll all go hang out, grab some dinner, and just get to know other people on the team. It'll be really fun. Trust me. That's one of the great, ask Aubrey. She's experienced it. One of the funnest things about going to events is being able to interact and socialize with other people who know and love Plexus and who have just found so many blessings here. It's so fun to be around, right?
Yeah.
Stephanie knows too. Super fun. So I'm so excited. So see if you can get them to come to that. And then Super Saturday, of course, I enrolled my husband. So because I asked Emily, I'm like, okay, tell me about the incentive. Is it good enough for me to enroll Jordan even though he can't come? And she said, yes. Enroll him for Super Saturday. It's worth it. You can only get one of the incentives per person who's registered. So whatever it is, I don't know if it's a new product or what, but it will be worth having registered, whether you can even be there and listen or not. But I mean, if you can go and listen, it's obviously you get more than just this new incentive. So any questions about that?
On the Super Saturday, I saw that there's going to be a replay of it if you can't listen live.
Oh,
so cool. How will you be able to access that? Do you know?
So you'll have to register for the live viewing. Like when you go in and register, have you registered yet, Tani?
No.
They give you the
So I just found out that they have that replay option, because I'm not going to be able to listen to it live either.
Awesome. I didn't know that. I hadn't seen that come through. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Thank you.
Okay.
So when you register, it's if you register for the viewing at home, the online, and then you can access it later, because that's 2 different ways to register. But Melissa, for example, she registered to go to it, and then she has a funeral she has to attend that she just found out about this week, and so she can't go. So you emailed them, right, Melissa? And they switched it for her.
Yeah, I saw that you could do that as well. You can just call them or email them.
Yeah. So you just have a deadline
Right.
I need to do that. Oh, look, Stephanie says, if you look on the chat, the replay is available on Wednesday the 10th. So you can rewatch it on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Thanks, Steph. Okay, so here's something too. I think I've gone over all of this with you guys, but this is for maybe other new people that will watch this. One of the first things you can do when you enroll an ambassador, and again, this is all going to help you on your road to silver or on your road to gold to help you meet your goals. This is really important, and sometimes it seems tedious, but it is really important to help our ambassadors through their products so that they will stick with them. And so we are here to do everything we can to make sure that the products are working for our ambassadors or customers, and we just want to support them. We want it to work, and it works differently for different people, so we have to sometimes adjust the product. So in order to know where they are and what they're feeling and kind of get them talking, because sometimes they aren't just going to come to you and say, it's not working, I don't like it. They don't want to tell us that, right? They're uncomfortable coming to us to tell us that. So we need to be the one that takes initiative and checks in with them the first 4 weeks they are on the products. And there's a few questions that you can ask. One thing that I made the mistake of when I first started is I messaged them all the time and was like, how are you feeling? And then they think they have to be feeling something. Well, in the first 4 weeks, they're really not supposed, they probably won't feel much at all. So if I'm the one bugging them like they should be feeling different 4 weeks in a row, then they're going to be intimidated and be like, this stuff totally doesn't work. Every time she messages me, I don't feel anything. So I had to switch the way I asked my questions. So on the first week, when they get their products, I talk to them about taking them. And then I say, how do you like the taste of the Slim? That's all I say. It promotes conversation. All I want to know is if they like the taste. And if they don't like the taste, there's some things we can share with them, like add lemon to it, or they can put it in a smoothie, or they can put it in a smaller amount of water and they can just do a shot. So they don't have to be drinking 20 ounces. Some people do that. Or they can add it to like sparkling water. Maybe that will taste better. There's a few different ways that they can try it. Is there any others that you guys have tried? Or that people like to take it?
Somebody said like ginger ale
Oh yeah.
post. I don't know. I mean, that's just having a lot of sugar with it, but sure.
Yeah.
If it gets it in your body, sure.
Oh yeah, I've tried it with the coconut bai. Stephanie, I hated it though. I'll be honest, that was my personal feeling. It was way too sweet when I tried it with the coconut bai. But yeah, you can do it like that. I actually, when I take 2 pink drinks a day in the summertime, when I would feel like I needed 2, I added my second one to that sparkling water. What's it called? I think it's French. It's like a French one. It wasn't Perrier. It was in the cans. And I can't remember, but it's so good. It's like a pink grapefruit flavored water. It was really good. That was kind of like my treat halfway through the day when I took 2. Anyways, just some ideas of how they can take it. Okay, the second week. So that gives you something to start a conversation with your friends and family. But I would not say, how are you feeling? So avoid that one, okay? Second week, I say, how are you doing on your new regimen? Are you able to stick to the new regimen? Because we gave them a set way to take the products. Now we need to find out if that regimen is working. Sometimes it's not, and we have to adjust it, right? So just ask about the regimen the second week. And usually, whatever happens in those first 2 weeks, you can come up with something to do in the next 3 weeks or the other 2 weeks, because it's based off what they say in those first 2 weeks. So maybe you could, the third week say, are you able to consume enough water? Depending on if they were able to consume it before. You just follow up with what you found out in those first 2 weeks. Does that sound good? That's what has worked with me. And if you can get to them the first 4 weeks, sometimes you have a lot of enrollments, you know, like say you have 5 to 10 enrollments in a month. So what I do is I take out my planner as soon as I make an enrollment, and I go to Siri and I say, hey, Siri, set me a reminder for 1 week to call Aubrey and see how she's doing. And I do that every time I have an enrollment. And then after I call them that time, I say, hey, Siri, will you set another reminder in 1 week so that I remember to call them? Because otherwise, I wouldn't remember. You have to write it somewhere, or your people will get lost in the shuffle. And the more and more people you get, the harder it is to keep track. So you have to have a reminder somewhere, whether it's a sticky note or in your planner or in Siri, somewhere. You got to have one. Okay, so how are we going to help others go to silver? So I've talked to some of you about your goals this month, and most of you have a goal to help somebody go silver. So how are we going to help them go silver? Well, what did you do to go silver? We got to get them to post. So as soon as you enroll somebody, as scary as this is, it's going to be out of your comfort zone. You have to ask them, look, all I know is I was suffering like Aubrey for 20 years with my gut, and I finally found something that worked. Would you do a shout out for me on Facebook? And I'll tell you what you could say. I will type it out for you. So all you have to do is copy paste and put a picture of yourself. You can put it with your pink drink. It doesn't matter. Just a picture of you, or even just a picture of the pink drink. Would you do that for me? Yes. Almost all the time they say yes, even if they don't end up wanting to share the products, is what I have found. And sometimes it takes a few reminders to get them to do it, because life gets busy. So give them a few days and ask them. My follow-up usually is, oh my gosh, did I miss your post? I'll feel horrible if I missed your post, because you want them to tag you in it. So if you missed it, that's not good. We got to have them do it again. So make sure they tag you and just follow up with them. Did I miss your post? Oh my gosh, okay, let me help you do it. Do you want me to come over? I'll show you how easy it is. But we got to get them to post. That's going to help them go to silver. And that will help them pay for their products. And it'll help them know that it's not scary to share too. Like, it's pretty awesome. And then just let us know when somebody posts for the first time in the team thread, and we will all come comment when we have a minute. Okay? The next thing they can do, so first is post. Second is think of 3 people you know right now who would be your accountability partners, who would join and do this with you. I know you're thinking of people right now. Who are 3 of them? And get them to call them and get them to do it right now. They will get to silver very quickly if you can have that conversation. If they don't know 3 people, then they can start making their list of 63. So that's 30 people who they feel like could use the products, and 30 people who they feel like who could use the business. And then the 63, so the 3 people is people who they want to do it with right now. All right, so last thing, this is going to cut me off in like 3 minutes. So more on how to go gold. I want you guys to all think of these 4 questions and write them down and send them to me in Messenger. Will all of you guys do that? Write these questions, write the answers to these questions down. If I haven't already had this conversation with you, I want you to write these down and send me your answers in Messenger. So first, how many people do you personally want to sponsor this month? I'll tell you what the goal is in order for you to keep promoting and keep making income is 3 every month. So do you want to do 3, or do you think you can do more than 3? So write that down and tell me what you want to go for this month. And guys, this is the busiest time of the year. January through May, there's going to be a ton of growth. And we want to be part of that momentum because you guys have it in you. I know you can do this. And whatever you are comfortable with saying, if you're just comfortable saying 3, I want you to add at least 1 more. We're going to make some big, scary goals here. Get a little bit outside of your comfort zone and add some more. Okay, second question. Who can you get on your team right now to post this month? Number 3, who can you help go silver this month? This is going to cut me off, so I'm going to say the last one really quick. Who can you get to host, or can you do your own sip and see this month? You got to plan one sip and see, either on your own, with your team, or for somebody that you have sponsored. So those are the 4 questions. How many people do you want to enroll? Who can you get to post this month? Who can you help to silver this month? And who can you help host a sip and see or a private event? Okay, you guys, I'm super excited to get your messages back. Stephanie, I'm recording this, so I don't think everybody on our team made it, but I'll put this up on our team thread so you can share it with your teams. Any questions before we get cut off? Okay, you guys are awesome. I'm so excited to do this with you. Let's go. January, we're taking January by storm, and we're doing it together. Let's go. You ready? Let's go. Okay, I gotta hit the stop record. I don't remember how to do this.